What's up guys, and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be ranking the different types of trick shots on a tier list. So I'm going to be telling you which types of trick shots I think are the best and which types of trick shots are the worst and everything in between. Obviously I couldn't get all the different types of trick shots, but I ended up getting 15 and I think that's a pretty good amount. I tried to get like the major ones and as well as some other like maybe smaller types of trick shots. And keep in mind, this is solely my opinion. You may totally disagree with me on this. This is just my opinion. But anyway, without further ado, let's just get straight into the ranking. So, the first trick shot type that I'm going to be ranking is water bottle flipping. So, water bottle flipping, in my opinion, is very good. It is one of the most popular types of trick shots. I've definitely seen some of the most difficult trick shots done with water bottles. Now, as for like creativity, it might be lacking a little bit there because you can't like do as creative things with water bottles. I mean, you can do some. There's definitely some good like creative water bottle flipping trick shots, but I feel like maybe it's lacking a little bit in creativity. I'd say as for difficulty though, it can be like very difficult. Like you can make them very difficult. And honestly, like I think most water bottle flipping is probably tower shots. I see that the most, I think. But there's other bottle flips as well, and I'd say overall a very solid type of trick shot, very classic. So I would probably rank water bottle flipping A tier. I think I'm gonna rank it A tier. It's not quite the best, but like it's very solid and it's a good type of trick shot. Next up we have sports. So sports, I'm already gonna just throw it in there, S tier. Because the reason why is that every type of trick shot, I feel like, not every type, but a lot of different types of trick shots, I would say most use sports. Like, they're very staple for trick shots. They're like super classic, like basketball, soccer, every type of sport you can do like some kind of trick shot, I'm pretty sure. Sports trick shots are just top tier. You can't really beat it in my opinion. I mean, there's just so many things. I mean, that is a broad category, but I just lump them all together because I can't do each individual sport. So I just put them all together. But yeah, sports, definitely top of the list. Alright, next up is marker flipping. So marker flipping is something that I am pretty terrible at. I have only done a few marker flipping trick shots in my life before, and all of them are not great. Maybe I have like one good one, but otherwise they're not good. Like, I'm just not good at marker flips. I mean, I can do some bottle flips and like maybe flip some other different things, but markers, I'm not very good at it. So besides just me being bad at marker flips, I think like creativity wise, there's not that many creative things you can do. Like you can do some, but like I don't know, I feel like it's similar to bottles, maybe a little less, but there's just not like a ton of creativity that can be added. But you can definitely make them really difficult. Like I feel like it's just like bottles. The thing is, I don't know why, but I just really don't like doing marker flipping. It's just really boring to me, and it's really like, I don't know, it's just really hard for me. It's super difficult, and unfortunately I think I'm gonna have to put it in F tier because I'm just not a marker flipper. It's just not my thing, and I'm just gonna have to put it in F tier because there are some types of trick shots that are gonna have to go in F tier, but for me marker flipping is just not something that I'm good at, so I'm gonna put it at F tier. Next up, we have ping pong. Okay, ping pong is one of my favorite types of trick shots. It might be like my favorite type to do. I love ping pong trick shots and I love to watch them. They're super satisfying and you can be really creative with them. Like, there are some really creative ping pong trick shots out there. I mean, some of the most creative trick shots are ping pong trick shots. And as well as being really creative, you can make them really difficult, and I just really enjoy doing them. I think they're really satisfying and they're cool to set up as well, and I mean, there's so many options. You can do so much with ping pong trick shots, I feel like. So I'm honestly just going to go into S tier. Right behind the sports trick shots. I think they're just so common. They're like one of the most popular types of trick shots. Also, the reason why I'm not putting the ping pong trick shots into the sports trick shots category is because I'm talking about just like ping pong ball trick shots. I'm not talking about like table tennis trick shots. Table tennis trick shots would be considered sports trick shots in my opinion, but just using the ping pong ball, that would be considered like a different type of trick shot category, I think. Alright, next up is cup trick shots. Cup trick shots, I think, is one of the most satisfying types of trick shots. I love watching cup trick shots and doing them. There's like a little bit of a lack of creativity. I feel like you can't do as much creative things with them, but like, I don't know, overall they're just, it's a pretty good type of trick shot in my opinion. Also, you can do like the spiral technique or the flip technique if you're doing like a classic cup trick shot. It's just really cool and satisfying in my opinion. But yeah, I mean, I don't really know what else to say. I'm going to put it at B tier. I think it's a solid type of trick shot. I'm going to put it at B tier. Next up, we have card throwing. So card throwing is, I'd say it's kind of like similar to cup trick shots in like creativity wise. You can be pretty creative, but maybe not like super creative. I think it's really cool how you can like find different objects to throw cards between or try to hit with the card. Definitely like throwing the cards, like how they spin around a lot, super satisfying. And like card into clothespin or ping pong balls or anything like into other objects, really satisfying to watch and to do, to be honest. So honestly, I'm just gonna go ahead and rank it at B tier, right behind the cup trick shots. Alright, next up is dice stacking. So dice stacking, I really do enjoy dice stacking, although I don't do it a lot. Sometimes if I do it like too much, it can get kind of boring, but I do think that it's like a solid type of trick shot, and you can like do some pretty creative things, like combine like ping pong with dice stacking, or bottle flipping with dice stacking, or even card throwing with dice stacking, stuff like that. Also, like, it's really satisfying. Like the first time you see it, it's like, how does that happen? Like moving the cup back and forth, like picks up the dice. It's super cool. I feel like when I saw it first, I was like, I thought it was like a magic trick. Like I just didn't really think like that was possible, like, but it's just physics. So I honestly feel like it's really satisfying, and especially like when you do high point stacks, it's like really cool, I feel like. Yeah, so I think dice stacking is good. I do think maybe one of the downsides is just, I feel like personally it's not too fun. Like I feel like it's kind of boring, at least like when you're just keep stacking over and over again. But I mean, it's good. It's a good type of trick shot. Yeah, I mean, I think I'll probably rank it at B tier, right behind the cards. Alright, next up we have rubber band. So this is kind of a smaller type of trick shot. I've only seen like, I don't know how many, but very few trick shot videos that are like have rubber band trick shots in them. Personally, I've only done like one rubber band trick shot in my whole life, I think. I mean, like on camera. But I do really like shooting the rubber bands. I think it's like a super fun thing to do, and try to like aim at something. So I feel like rubber bands could, like, I feel like they're kind of underrated, but I still don't think they're that great. Like, I don't know. I feel like there's like limited things that you can do. Like, I don't know how difficult you can get with them, and like how creative either. I don't know. I just feel like it's also kind of a problem. Like on camera, they're a little bit hard to see because they move through the air so fast. So that can also cause like problems with being able to actually like see them when you're doing a trick shot. But I mean, they're all right. It's just kind of like not popular of a type of trick shot. So honestly, I think I'm gonna have to probably put it probably at like F tier, to be honest. I think I'm gonna put it at F tier because I don't really know, like, I don't know. I just haven't really seen many rubber band trick shots. I'm actually gonna put it behind marker flips, I think. But I mean, still, like, all types of trick shots, I like all types of trick shots. Like every type of trick shot on this list, I do enjoy doing to a degree and enjoy watching to a degree. But I don't know. There's just some that are better than others, in my opinion. Next up, we have coin trick shots. So coin trick shots include like coin flipping, like penny flip or nickel flip, as well as like rolling coins into a fork, or like penny snapping. So kind of includes just all types of coin trick shots. I feel like this can be pretty cool. Oh yeah, also like throwing coins into like a slot or something, like a piggy bank. So I think coin trick shots, they can be cool and satisfying, but it's kind of like a broad range. I don't know. It's not like sports trick shots, like where there was like a lot of different items. It's just more like there's a lot of different ways to do trick shots with them. I feel like you can flip them, you can roll them, you can throw them. I don't know. It's kind of interesting. I think I'm just going to go for it. I'm just going to do C for coins, I guess. I think C is pretty reasonable, kind of middle of the road, so I guess I'll put it in C. Alright, next up we have toy trick shots. So toy trick shots includes like Nerf guns and Hot Wheels cars, etc. I mean, this is a pretty broad category. I mean, there's a lot of different things you can do with toys for trick shots. I think they can be pretty creative. I haven't seen like a ton of like just solely toy trick shot videos, but I think a lot of times toys are used in trick shots. So this one's kind of hard to rank, but considering like the versatility, how like many different toys there are that you can do trick shots with. And also, like, I mean, you can do difficult and creative toy trick shots for sure. So I'd say they're pretty good type of trick shot. So honestly, I'm gonna go ahead and rank them A tier, right behind water bottles, because I don't know, it's kind of hard to rank, but I'll go with A tier. All right, next up we have a ring toss. So ring toss I think is very satisfying. I definitely enjoy watching ring toss trick shots, although I do think that there is a lack of creativity there. Like, I don't know how creative you can be. Like, you can definitely be creative. I've seen some pretty creative ring toss trick shots with like magnets and all different kinds of stuff. Like, you can be creative, but there is kind of a limit, I feel like. And as for difficulty, I feel like I don't know how difficult you can make them. Like, they can be somewhat difficult, I think, but it's kind of like hard to think of new ring toss trick shots. Like, I've tried to think of some, and it's kind of difficult to think of new ring toss trick shots. So I don't know. I mean, all things considered, they're pretty solid of a type of trick shot. I'll probably go with, I'll put them at C. I don't know if they're better than coin trick shots though. I'll put them at C after coin trick shots. Alright, next up is marble trick shots. So marble trick shots is usually like rolling the marble onto like an object or whatever. I've done a few of these before. I do enjoy doing them, although I feel like it can get kind of boring if you just like keep rolling marbles over and over again. But I do think they're pretty fun to do. I mean, there's some creative things you can do with it, but I do think there's not as much. Like, I don't know. I feel like you can't be as creative with marble trick shots. So I'll probably have to go with another C tier. I think I'll go with C tier. I'll put it above ring toss and below coin trick shots. Alright, next up is real life trick shots. It's kind of hard to see, but this is the thumbnail of the first Dude Perfect real life trick shot video. In this category, I'm also including like toilet paper trick shots and like CD and disc trick shots and like iPhone trick shots as well. So this includes kind of a bit, and I really like iPhone trick shots. I think they're really cool and satisfying. And a lot of other real life trick shots, even if they're not like doing it as you would in your actual life, like the Dude Perfect videos are like things that you would actually do. Like, if you could do them in real life, that would be like what you would want to do, like throwing the garbage into the trash can, like without having to just like walk all the way over and put it into it. So like, there's that side of real life trick shots, but there's also the other side, which is like using everyday objects like iPhones, like where you charge it, but like sliding it into it. I feel like the Dude Perfect type of real life trick shot, that's just what I'm calling it, but I feel like that is like allows for a little less creativity, but the other side of it, you can be like more creative, because it's not like realistic. Obviously, like, I don't know, like using like a loop-de-loop ramp to charge your iPhone is not realistic because it can fall out. But something like Dude Perfect, where you like throw the mail into the mailbox, is something that you'd actually do in real life. So I feel like overall, I know I've talked a lot about this one, but I think I'm going to put it in A tier. I think it's a really underrated type of trick shot. Yeah, I'm gonna put it in A tier. Next up, we have pencil trick shots. So for this one, I'm kind of thinking along the lines of like pencil into sharpener trick shots, or even like colored pencil flips, or like other types, like throwing pencils into like the like glass or the container or whatever. Overall, like, it can be really satisfying if it's like a perfect fit into like the sharpener. That can be really satisfying. But like, there's kind of a lack of creativity. Like, I don't know how creative you can be with pencil trick shots. But there's definitely some very cool pencil trick shots out there, but also not a very popular type of trick shot. I feel like it's not too popular. So all things considered, I think I'm probably going to put it at D tier. There's nothing in D tier yet, so I think I'm going to put it at D tier. Okay, so the last one... Alright, the last one is paper airplane trick shots. So paper airplane trick shots is kind of like another type of not very popular type of trick shot. I think kind of similar to pencil trick shots. Like, again, there's some creative things you can do with them, but at the same time, there's just not... It's kind of hard to come up with like a new paper airplane trick shot. But I mean, they can be like implemented into other trick shots. I think they're cool, but also I'm bad at building paper airplanes. And also you can come up with like a pretty difficult paper airplane trick shot, but like, I don't know, I haven't seen like a ton of like very like impressive paper airplane trick shots. So I'm probably gonna have to put it in D tier, behind the pencil. Alright, so this is my completed tier list. Hey guys, I was just editing this video and I realized I forgot to put balloon popping trick shots on the list. I was going to originally, but somehow I forgot, so I'm just gonna rank it here. I like to watch balloon popping trick shots. I think they're pretty satisfying, although I don't do them very much because I'm kind of scared of balloon pops. But I would say they're a pretty solid trick shot. I think you can do some pretty creative things with them, so I'd probably rank them at like C tier. And now that is the completed tier list. You guys can comment down below where you would rank things, but this is mine, and remember, this is just my opinion, so totally subjective. Obviously could be way different if you were ranking it, but anyway, this is mine, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching as always, and I'll see you in the next one.